UK outlets are absolutely crap, and this video is going to highlight it. I'm going to put it to the test. We're driving to Cheshire Oaks designer outlet. We're going to see Nike, Asics, Ralph Lauren, all this stuff. Let's see what I think. I personally I'm not a fan of these outlets. I think there's no margin for resellers unless there's massive discounts, and I'm willing to prove it. I'm gonna even buy some stock to show you. So yeah, this video is on UK designer outlets. Let's see what they're saying. You see, my rule about these outlets is that if everyone knows it, it can't be good because it's so accessible. Unless you've got a staff discount or something, how are you actually going to make money going to these outlets? I see everyone saying, I go to outlets and flip. What are you flipping for? £1 profit? It's not even worth the time. So I'm here as a supplier telling you that outlets are a waste of time. But I'm telling you, by driving an hour to Liverpool and showing you they're a waste of time, I'm going to secretly film all this stuff and show you what crap it is. So we are at the Cheshire Oaks McCarthy Glen outlet. They've got some drops here. They've got some shops, Asics, Nike. Let's see what this stock is like. We're going to secretly film. We're going to secretly film and show. Also wear this trick. If you download the app, there's some discounts. So trying to make the margin as good as possible, just to show you. I still think these outlets are crap.
Feel good.
Right, we'll put it to the test. Spent £5 bill in the first shop to see if this is a profitable item. Pretty easy stuff. 4 pairs, 5 pairs of Asics. Pretty good. See what Nike's saying. So it's got all the percentages off, but look at all the pairs. Fucking shite. So standards, these are actually expensive. Nearly £100 a unit on these. Obviously you see the ones we get in way cheaper, but we'll see if they resell. Just for the test, pretty fire. These actually weren't a bad drop. As much as I've come here to chat shit, they've got the Kenzo Asics, Kenzo Paris collab. So just bought them. They're about £83 per unit. They actually do resell for a bit. So got a couple of pairs of them in too. We see how they resell. I'm not going to test out if they sell or not sell without spending a few £100. So that is exactly what we have done. Let's put back in the bag. So £500 is a total spend so far. So we've copped another 4 pairs. We've gone for New Balances this time. Personally, they're a really bad line. I try and pick out size. They're men's, but they fit women's size. They look like a women's shoe. So this is the kind of thinking that I'm having to do to make any profit here. I reckon if I was selling to end consumer, I could make maybe £10 a unit on these, which is very poor, very poor. But I'm going to buy them anyway, test it, and see what it's like. I'm sure you can come and get steals. These from a clearance. 4 pairs, about £25, £26 per unit. But truthfully, I don't know what I think of this. I don't know what I think. I'll show you exactly what shoe it is in a minute. Just thinking whether I can bother to hit up any more shops. Nike was awful. I showed you the Nikes there. Asics was alright, because I know my Asics in and out, so I do know I can sell them. But again, £5-10 profit per unit. And they only let you take a maximum amount. So by the time I've lost that on petrol here, truthfully. Don't know what I'm driving an AMG, but... Okay, let's do the haul. So I've been to the outlet, Cheshire Oaks outlet. There's Asics, there's Nike, there's Ralph Lauren and Burberry and stuff. I'm not going in Burberry. Let's see the items that I've bought and what I think the profit as a reseller can be. I'm coming in with a negative mindset, but I think we have had a couple steals. Now, please remember, all of these pairs, you have limited amounts you can purchase, okay? So these are the A6 Kenzos. Now, to open these, they are fucking horrible. If you like these, fair enough to you. But to be fair, they'd sell to probably more like your people wear Solomons, it's that kind of style. So I think I paid £83 per unit on these, and they do retail really high. So fair enough, I think we would make, as a reseller, £40 to £50 profit on this product. I'll give you that. Okay, next we're going to go for the... God, so much work behind stuff like this. Okay, next up. So these are a pretty sexy pair, to be fair. Now, I did pay pretty high on these. These are the Gel Quantum 360s. Fire colour. Resellers love these. Now, I've ended up paying like probably £110 a unit on this. That is ridiculous. That's expensive. You sell it to an end consumer, if you're lucky and they haven't looked online or something, you might get 150, 160. But realistically, the margin of these, I think there's 10, 15 quid a unit on them. But they are really popular colour. So this is why I think if you're going to spend like 110 quid to make a tenner, it's a really poor ROI. You make less than 10%, you've had to travel here, you get 2 pairs every time you come. It's really low margin. If you're aiming for if you're lucky, you might get £40 profit. On such a big spend, you have to make sure your customer's got that size, your risk of return and stuff on that kind of margin, I don't think is brilliant. And then last product, so these is more my style, to be honest, okay? Now, they're not an amazing looking shoe. These are New Balances, retail on them is like 90 quid. I only paid just over 25 quid a unit on them. So your profit's actually going to be quite high on this compared to others in terms of percentage. You might make 40% on them if you sell them for like £40 a unit, or well, that's even higher. But yeah. So these are probably better. We managed to get 4 pairs of these at £25. This is the type of stock which I usually like. Cheap, high margin, good for resellers, eBay, people sell them. This is kind of be a work trainer someone would wear. So you bought the men's shoes, but I bought them in women's sizes because I know women would like these for like work and stuff. So I'm kind of thinking outside the box, how can I actually make profit on this stuff? So yeah, overall, these are 3 pairs we've got. We've probably got about 10 pairs between us. I spent an hour driving here. Let's see actually what my profit is going to be on these. I'll do another video updating it. But like I say, the outlets, there's a massive hype on it. Loads of resellers going to spend the time here. Personally, I don't see it. I obviously buy things in big bulks. I get big discounts. But work with other resellers, work with people like me, work with suppliers to just buy this stuff in. Don't waste your time thinking you're cool, travelling here, spending a tenner on Mackies, spending all your petrol to buy these trainers. It's not worth the time for resellers. Personally, if you've got a plug here, like a family friend or someone who can get a discount, it's more likely worth it, or if you can line up sales previously to it. But yeah, that's my summary outtake on outlets.